beautiful spring-like day. Hopefully spring is here. It's supposed to get up to 50 today. So I'm back at my 1880 permission. And I want to use my new sniper coil that I got for Christmas. Specifically, I wanted it for this area of the house. And this is the old sidewalk that goes up. And there used to be a porch here. And when I was using my 5x8, it's just so full of signals. It was really difficult. Well, I didn't film me digging anything up because I only dug up weird things. It was a weird kind of day. I found an old rake over by the ground that is where the original house used to be in 1830. It's a good one though. It's a good old one. Doesn't have threads inside there. And that horseshoe. Like I said, I found weird things. This says, let's see if I can. Utility Appliance Corporation, Los Angeles, California, and it's got a model number. Looks like model number 1200. Found a 1988 nickel. Oops. Don't drop my favorite marble. Found all these marbles. Part of a light bulb. Part of a Christmas light. Square nails. Horseshoe. Tin can. What I think is melted lead, but it's awful doggone shiny. And it's not as heavy as I would expect lead to be, but I'll test it when I get home. Some kind of cover. I asked Harold, and he said that he thought possibly to a battery-powered lantern, but he wasn't for sure. What looks like pieces to an old cast iron stove. Miscellaneous junk. This might have been a lock escutcheon. But lots of junk. So, I mean, I was using my Ace 400 with my sniper coil on it because there's so much iron around the house. And that. So, at least I got out. It got up to almost 50 here. And now the temperature's dropping because we got pretty strong winds coming in. Okay. I'm back to my 1880 farm permission. I found a way across the creek. This is my second day here. Yesterday I was here. Didn't film anything because I was getting such weird signals and digging unusual weird items. So I decided I was going to work on the farm field. So I'm up here working this field that was tilled last fall, and it's starting to dry out, so it shouldn't be too muddy. And I am trying a technique called reverse discrimination. Man Alone has a YouTube channel, and I've been watching his channel, and his latest video is on reverse discrimination, which I think partially I can do with my machine. So we'll see how it works. Okay. I got a 76 signal, and I dug the plug down 4 inches. Signal didn't change. Dug it down deeper. Now it's 85, 86, 83. Okay. Try it again. Check it again. 83, 86 still. Now it's saying 4 inches. I didn't think I missed it by that much. Oh, there it is. Huh. Some kind of a cap. It might be copper. I don't know. It looks copper. It's got reddish edges on it, and it's green. Some kind of a cap. Now, on to the next. Okay. I applied the same technique. Kept digging down, determined it wasn't iron. So I kept digging down. And now it's not in the hole. Okay. And now it's ringing in the 40s. It started out, was ringing anywhere from 78 down to 40. So it seems to be right in that part of the pile. Alright. Oh, whoa. No wonder it rang so high. That almost looks like a key made out of copper. Weird. See if it has any writing on it. Let me rub it on my pants. I don't. Oh, there is something on it. Let's see. Can I focus? Come on. Put it behind my hand, maybe. There's numbers or something on it. I see a 62 on it. 62. So that's an interesting shaped key. Never found one that looked like that before. Now I will scan the hole and move on to the next. Well, I'm taking a break. I've done just 2 rows, but I've gone from way back there along the side and around this bend. Here's some ancient farm equipment. I think that's a hay rake there, but I don't know. I'm no expert. Huh. That's the disker. Discs to disc up the soil. Okay, this is my wrap up of my hunt in the farm field. I didn't hunt very long because it took so long to get to the farm field. The creek was overflowing, so I had to literally walk down the road the full length of the property and then cross the creek where the road crosses it and cut over and then walk all the way back to the farm field just to get to it and then do the same coming back. So my first find that I didn't film was this weight, and it weighs exactly 10.4 ounces. I have no idea what that went to. Not sure. Then I'm assuming it's a weight. Then my next find was this copper lid. Well, upon closer examination, which it's hard to see, there's a square in the middle with writing. I can't make out the first word, but the second word says Paris. So I believe that's a compact lid. And there's like little chips and pieces of glass. Let's see if I can get it to focus. Little chips and pieces in glass embedded in this. Like there's a chip there. So I'm thinking there used to be a mirror on the inside of that, but this is makeup made in Paris. There's the lid to it. So I'm thankful I found the lid. If I'd found the bottom, there may not have been any writing on it to give me a clue that it was, you know, what it was. And then my next find was this key, which is real interesting. And it does have the number 62 on it. What I think is interesting, I think this is an older key because the newer keys have the sharper edges to the actual key part. And this is smooth. I don't know if it's smooth because of being, you know, in a farm field being tilled or what. But I believe that's an older key. But that was my hunt for 2 days. So happy hunting. Be patient. Don't give up. There is stuff out there to be found. You just have to be patient in finding it. Do your research. I mean, I only hit 2.5 rows of an upside down L-shaped farm field. So I got a long way to go in that field, and I bet you there's more stuff out there. So my next video will be that same day, but I discovered another dump on the same side of the creek as I was on. So to avoid having a really long video, I thought I better do 2 separate videos. So happy hunting, never give up, and get out there and enjoy nature and the outdoors, the sunshine, and I'll see you next week. Thanks for watching. Okay, I want to take a moment to bring some attention to M.A. Lyman 24's channel. He is collecting donations for a fellow YouTube channel. And if you go to his channel and watch the 2 newest videos, he will give you more information about that. But with us, you know, we're all together in this as a big YouTube family, and we try to help each other when we can. So if you could take the time to go to M.A. Lyman's YouTube channel and check out the donation pages he has, I'd really appreciate it. This week's shout out goes to Man Alone. Please check his channel out and tell him Diggin with Deej sent you. He has different techniques for metal detecting. Please help me grow my channel, like, subscribe, and share with your friends and family.